Thanks for clicking on the video. My name's Tom Allsopp, and today I'm going to be showing you the 3 footwork patterns that made Roger Federer's footwork so beautiful, and how you guys can learn from this to help you to be more efficient as you're moving around the court. I'm also going to show you why you shouldn't be always using a split step, and how a split step actually slows you down in certain situations. So to bring you guys the most awesome video possible, I will be using clips of Roger Federer, but I'm also going to be using clips of Nitsan, a player that I've been working with for quite a while now. He just got his first ATP point, and basically he's at that level because of his speed around the court. So sometimes we don't always work on the footwork because he's kind of got that, that's his strength. But this week, we try to clean things up a little bit. We try to be more precise, make every step a little bit better. And I think you guys seeing us working on that is really going to give you a good understanding of how you guys can be more efficient and faster around the court. All right, so let's start with the split step. Now, it sounds basic, but there's a few things that if you do it right, it's going to make you a lot quicker. If you do it wrong, you're going to be slow. Now, the first thing is we've got to land on both feet, get a wide base. We have to time this move and land after our opponent has hit the ball. A lot of people think you do it at the same time, but you want to be landing as you know which way your opponent has hit the ball. So it should be just after they've made contact. Because if you time it as they are striking the ball, you may land and not know which way to go, and then you come down a little bit flat. So just make sure that timing is right, that as you land, you know which way they've hit the ball and you can move in that direction. Now, the next thing is, as you land in this position, if you're moving to what would be my forehand, I need to move this right foot in to move in this direction as fast as possible. And instinctively, a lot of people may go like this to get closer to the ball, but that just slows you down because you've not actually moved your body. And to now move from this position requires you to drag yourself in the direction you want to go. So you'll see with the best players in the world, they're doing a split step and they're coming in with that outside foot, which allows them to move their body a lot quicker. This is actually something that Nitsan wasn't doing that great. He comes into a wide stance. He's so strong, just so naturally fast, that he can kind of pull himself around just as fast from, well, I shouldn't say just as fast. To my eyes, it looks super fast from this wide position. But I think by dropping this foot in a little bit would make him even faster. So the next move I want to talk about is how you recover after you've hit the shot. Now, this is the most important part of footwork, in my opinion, because it's not just about recovering faster. If you do it correctly, if you hit the ball and recover quickly, you're essentially going to clean up the balance of the shot, which is why it makes it so important, because we start to hit the ball better, which is the whole point. So what I like to talk about is making the end of your shot the beginning of your recovery. And that's why this, all starts coming together when you can do this move. It's not about just getting to the shot faster. It's about hitting a better quality ball, being more balanced as you do it, and getting back once you've hit the shot. So let's give you an example here. If I move wide to hit a forehand, I'm probably going to play open stance. There's a few different footwork patterns I might do, but let's just say I'm going to be crossing my left in front of my right. I'm going to finish on my right leg, which is going to be the case for every footwork pattern you do, hitting a wide forehand. I'm going to finish on this right leg. I want to be tucking this left foot in and then recovering. Let me try and do that with a little bit more grace. So we're going to go open stance, feet are going to cross, right foot comes down, left tucks in, and I'm going to be fast there to recover. So it all is, it's seamless. The end of the shot is the beginning of your recovery. All right, so let's talk about the third move. And this is where, if you do a split step, you're gonna be slower. You need to not do a split step. And that is when you are a little bit out of position. Let's say I go backhand cross court. I'm probably only gonna need to recover to about this position to cover my angles to get into the right position on the court. So I should be able to hit, recover here, and do a split step and do all the other stuff I've been talking about. However, let's say I hit it up the line. The chances are I'm not going to get to my position before they've hit the ball. So what will be happening is I'll still be moving as they're hitting it, and let's just say I'll go here, I'll go crossover, and I'll be sidestepping as they're striking the ball, right? And that's what you need to be doing. And you need to be doing it so that you can go in both directions once they've hit it. So again, hit the ball up the line, crossover, sidestep. If they go this way, I can then change back and go back in this direction because I've hit the floor like this. As opposed to, if I went up the line and I tried to do an even split step, quite often my weight falls this way and it's tough for me to change direction. If I go up the line and I do my crossover, sidestep, and it goes this way, I can just keep moving in the direction that I'm moving. Again, if I go up the line, crossover, sidestep, and I go here, I want to drop this in, be quicker to move in this direction. If I go up the line and they go cross court, I gotta be a little bit wide with this leg because I might need to push back in this direction. But what I don't want to be doing is going too big with this step. And this is what Nitsan was doing sometimes is, if the ball went cross court, he'd go, and I still think, even though you can't do it the other way I'm talking about, where you tuck the leg in, it's not possible on this move, that I think this move shouldn't be too big. I don't think you should be stepping too far out with that leg, because again, whenever your leg's too far outside the line of your body, you got to pull yourself. So we were working on this move here being a little bit more neutral so he's a little bit quicker to get his body moving across the court. I think this move here is always going to be slower. You're strong, you're fast, you can pull yourself across the court, but once this foot is here, you then have to move your weight. You've got to use your leg to pull your weight this way, whereas you're going to be way faster if you go here and this isn't too big. You're going to get your body across the court faster. You know, if it was about doing big steps across the court, John Isner would be the fastest guy because he'd just go, right? But that's not what makes you fast. So as you come in here, just be neutral with this. Like, don't overstep, because you go like this, and as soon as you see the ball, you step out to it. The best runners don't put their foot down in front of their body. But with tennis, because and that's essentially what I'm saying here, is if your foot is here, you're going to be slower than if your foot is under your body. However, it needs to be outside your body a little bit, because you need to use it as a brake to then come back this direction. All right, so it's not like you can just keep your feet like right under you the whole time like you're Irish dancing. You got to be, you got to get your feet wide. But it's just when you come here, it's going to be wide so you can push back. But if you see it going, don't extend. Don't lunge out there. That's better. That's a lot smoother. Good. Good. I get this idea that the older people get, the less they want to focus on footwork and movement. because it seems like a young person's thing, right? Like Nitsan at university, those guys are doing sprints all day, trying to get fitter, trying to get faster. Yeah, you can't do that when you're older, but it's more important the older you get to be more efficient with your movements, because you don't have the speed to be lunging around and just to use raw power to drag yourself around the court. So you have to make sure that every step counts, but also you don't want the pounding on your body. So when you're moving like Roger Federer, it's very low impact. And again, it's very efficient. So try to embrace this, and it's really going to help you with your game. Just one more thing before I go, and I don't usually do this, but I think there are a lot of people watching my channel who are not aware that they can actually work with me one-on-one through tpatennis.com. If you sign up there to my video analysis program, it starts with an initial Zoom session where we get to know each other, and then you can send me unlimited videos that I respond to for however long you're in the program. And I'm having a lot of success with it. I'm having a lot of fun doing it, meeting some great people. I just think it's really awesome. So I love doing it. Check it out. If not, thanks for supporting the channel. Talk to you soon.